So what we're gonna do right here is open up a resource group. Gonna open that up. Gonna create one. Just gonna name it osTicket. And we're gonna put it in US3. Awesome. And we're gonna go refresh, make sure it's there. Sweet. Just making sure it's there. And we're gonna go ahead and open up a virtual machine. Open that up. I'm gonna put it inside the osTicket resource group. I'm gonna name it VM osTicket. Looks good in the US West 3. We're gonna go to standard. We're gonna use Windows 10. And we're gonna use 4. Right here, we're just gonna make a lab user and whatever password you want. Password 1, password 2, just whatever you want to do. Something generic though, something you won't forget. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here. Looks like we need a couple more things. Sweet. And our virtual machine looks good. Let's double check the networking. Perfect. Everything looks good. I'm gonna review and create this bad boy. And boom. Now we wait. So now we go ahead, open up your virtual machine you created. We see everything looks fine. We're gonna go ahead and copy the public IP address. And then in my instance, I'm using a Mac, so I'm gonna open up Microsoft Remote. We're gonna delete this old one I had right here. I'm gonna add a new virtual machine through the PC. Go ahead, copy and paste it, and open it. And yeah, right now we're gonna log in and then we'll hop back into it. Alright guys, so now that we just completed part 1, we can go ahead and move on to part 2, which is the installation phase. And for anyone who doesn't know, we're gonna go ahead and go off the copy of the sample list that we have from Josh McAdor from Course Careers. Awesome, so that's where we got this installation files from right there. Let's go ahead and skip all this unnecessary details and informations and whatnot. I'm gonna go ahead and copy the URL, post it in there, paste it in there. Sorry about that. And then we will go ahead and begin to install and enable CGI. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up our control panel right here. We're just gonna click on install programs just so we can get to that feature right there. Turn window features on or off. I'm gonna turn the IIS on. We're gonna open up the World Wide Web services. I'm gonna open up application development features and we'll click CGI. Sweet. So it looks like everything's good to go. We're gonna press OK. We're gonna wait for this to load up. And then we'll continue by downloading PHP Manager for iOS and installing it, as well as the rewrite module. That felt like forever. Alright, so I'm just gonna look it up, make sure it's there. Clicked on it. Alright. It looks good, it looks ready to go. So I can begin installing now the other things, as mentioned. Sweet, so we've downloaded it. We just gotta install it now, set it up. You can just hit you agree. Just waiting. Go ahead, click done. And we are done installing that one. Alright, now we've downloaded the rewrite module. We're gonna continue by installing it. Just hit next, and then finish. Should be installed at that point. So now what we're gonna go ahead and do is open the files up, which is what I like to do. Then we're gonna go over to the directory. Just get the sweet. So we just clicked on this PC. I'm gonna go ahead and connect my mouse again. We're gonna right click right here and hit new folder. I'm gonna name it PHP. Sweet. So from here we're gonna go ahead and download the PHP zip folder, and we're gonna unzip the contents into the controls PHP that we just made. So let's go ahead and download this one right here. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and download the PHP with the zip. I'm going to hit these three dots right here. We're going to keep it, show more. We're going to keep it anyways. And then wait for it to download. Cool, so it looks like we've downloaded them. We're going to extract them into, let's do C, PHP. Perfect. We'll hit extract. Looking good. We'll put that away for now. Go ahead and download Redist and install it, as well as MySQL. Gonna go ahead, download and install this one. Close. It's installed. We can install our next one. This one right here. Just click download and install. And this is going to be one of our last ones before we get into some work, guys. So in a couple of seconds we'll actually start getting the ball rolling, start doing a little more. Download it. We're going to hit next. Going to hit accept, hit next. We'll hit typical, install. Yes, let's launch it. Let's hit finish. Next. So here we're going to pick standard configuration. We're going to go next. And as you guys remember, we already set this up. So, or we are setting this up. So our password is going to be password1. We're going to go ahead and execute it. And so this is crucial for the future when we're actually working with the osTicket in the database. We're going to go ahead and press finish. And sweet. Let's go ahead and open up IIS as an administrator. Let's open this PHP and register from within. So we're gonna go in our files right here, PHP, and you can see it right there, CGI. And funny enough, it's the example that they have right there. So as we set that up, we're now gonna stop and start the server. Right? We don't have to, but we can. And then next will be installing osTicket v1.15.8. So as we just wait right here, I'm gonna find it, open it up, download it. Sweet. Looks like it's downloaded. Opening it. And it looks good. We're gonna extract all of this into inetpub. We're gonna put it in the www root folder. So we could either browse or just type it in. I'm deciding to just type it in, guys. So control inetpub www root. So we're gonna extract it, and so once we get there, we're gonna change a couple of things. So let's hit extract. This part will take a little bit. Alright, so now that we've gone here, we can rename upload to osTickets. We also don't really need this scripts folder right here, so I might delete this. Now it's gone. But first, let's just go ahead and change the name. Great. So now we're gonna reload IIS. This is crucial because when you cross-reference it and start it in the website, these are the folders it's gonna make sure it's working. Rely on because you changed the name. Yeah, stop, right, start, restart. So osTickets right there. That looks good. Just in case, one more time. We're gonna go ahead and delete this scripts file right here. Sites. Time. Give me 1 second, guys. Default osTicket. We just hit that browse *:80 if you guys didn't see. So that's how we got to this page right here. So if you didn't see that, that's how we got there. So now that we see that not all extensions are enabled, so we've got to go fix that. So we're going to go back to our files, back to our IIS. We're going to go back to the sites. I'm going to look for the PHP manager and click on that. So let's get there first.